Well, Wisconsin basketball player Nigel Hayes made headlines off the court this past weekend in Omaha.
This was the talk of the basketball tournament. During one of the routine pregame news conferences, Hayes sent things off on a little bit of a tangent.
Well, before I answer that question, I'd like to say a few words. Cattywampus, onomatopoeia, and anti-disestablishmentarianism. Now back to your question.
First of all, why did you start off saying those things? And then I have a follow-up.
Oh, well, the wonderful young lady over there, I think her job title is a stenographer. Yes, okay, and she does an amazing job of typing words. Sometimes if words are a little, not in her dictionary, maybe if I say a soliloquy right now, she may have to work a little bit harder to type that word, or quandary, zephyr, xylophone, things like that make her job a little interesting.
It turns out that Hayes and teammates Frank Kaminsky and Sam Decker were fascinated with the stenographer who sits just off the stage and transcribes all of the news conferences, and then afterwards, the trio had to check out the process firsthand.
Rarely does the field of stenography garner so much attention, but perhaps it should.
Joining us today is Madison College's court reporter and instructor, Lee Carey, to raise the veil on stenography. Nice to see you, Lee.
Thank you.
And Lee is actually transcribing our entire interview, our entire conversation. So tell us a little bit about what you're using. That's a steno machine.
This is a steno machine. It's different than a regular keyboard that you would write on. Okay, I'm trying to write while I speak, which is a bit different for me.
Just talk for a second.
Sure, okay.
So how does that work? I mean, people know what a keyboard looks like.
This looks nothing like it, and you can see there's no letters on the keys. We write by touch and we write by sound. So we basically learn how to write the entire English language phonetically, and that's what this machine ends up doing. So on the one side of the keys, here I'll write a simple word, cat. I have the K for the K sound, the A for the A, and the T. So that is how I write cat. More complex words, contamination. I would write nation. So we write all of these things by sound, and we abbreviate a lot, similar to how teenagers text laugh out loud, LOL. That's exactly what I'm doing, just in a very different manner.
So the machine fill in the blanks?
Sure. The machine has a dictionary, as it were, and I say, this means this in English, and it goes from there. Now, we make mistakes, and so since we write by sound, a lot of even our mistakes come through phonetically, and you can read through them, and that's where we have our real-time translation.
Wow. Stenography is getting more and more necessary. Court reporters use it. We have stenographers to do closed captioning for our weather forecasts.
Correct.
It's really a growing field, isn't it?
Right. We project nationally as our association over 5,000 jobs in the next 5 years.
Wow.
The Madison College program actually just received a Department of Ed grant for over $500,000, so we have scholarships. The training for real-time writers is very important, and the sky's the limit on what you can do with it. I've done everything from be a stay-at-home mom and caption from home, to working in the Dane County Courthouse, to working with deaf and hard of hearing students at the UW, providing services for them. So
and it's just a growing field.
Yes, anything.
All right, well, we are out of time if you want to type this now.
Sure.
All right.
I can type this now.
Do you have a word to stump her?
I think zephyr, that was a good one.
Got it.
Good job.
Fascinating.
And you can work in your pajamas at home.
Totally. It's
Lee,
wonderful.
thank you. So nice to meet you.
Thank you.